Everyday Things with Sofie.
Hey, beautiful souls, thinkers, dreamers, and doers. This is your Sofie, and you're listening to Everyday Things with Sofie, the place where quiet thoughts get loud and the tiniest changes make the biggest impact. Okay, real talk. Have you ever had one of those moments where you just pause in the middle of a random Tuesday and go, how did I get here? Like life is happening, work, deadlines, people, noise, and yet somehow you feel like a tiny piece of you got left behind in the chaos. Yeah, that was me. Until, and I swear I'm not being dramatic, a few small habits completely changed my life. Not overnight, not magically, not all at once, but slowly, like little breadcrumbs leading me back to myself. So today, I'm opening up about 5 little habits that reshape the way I think, feel, and show up every single day. If you've been feeling a bit stuck, tired, or like you're just floating through your days, this one's for you. Okay, habit number 1. Waking up 30 minutes earlier, just for myself. Not for emails, not for chores, not for being productive, but just to exist, to sit with my coffee, breathe, and let the sun hit my face. At first, I hated it. I snoozed every alarm like it was my job. But over time, that early pocket of silence became sacred. No one asking me for anything, no chaos. Just me. And here's what changed. I started feeling grounded even before the day began. It was like charging my soul before I charged my phone. Habit number 2, speaking kindly to myself. I used to say things like, ugh, you're so lazy, or why can't you just get it together? But imagine saying that to a friend. Yeah, ouch. So I started replacing those harsh inner dialogues with softer ones like, hey, you're doing your best today. It's okay to rest. Progress, not perfection. It wasn't easy, but the more I practiced, the more natural it felt. And guess what? When you speak kindly to yourself, the world starts to feel a little less harsh too. Habit number 3, the 5-minute rule. I learned this from a book somewhere, and wow, game changer. If a task takes less than 5 minutes, I do it immediately. Washing a dish, replying to a text, making my bed. It's ridiculously simple, but it helped me stop that mental clutter from piling up. Because sometimes it's not the big tasks that exhaust us. It's the weight of all the tiny ones we keep putting off. This rule made my days feel lighter, like I had just cleared space to breathe. Habit number 4, gratitude journaling, but make it real. Now, listen, I was skeptical too. I used to think writing, I'm grateful for my family every day, was a bit cliche. But then I started getting specific. I'm grateful for the way my sister made me laugh so hard I cried today. Or I'm grateful for that stranger who held the door open and smiled. And suddenly, the ordinary started to feel magical. Gratitude isn't about pretending everything's perfect. It's about noticing the beautiful little cracks in the day. The sunlight on your floor, the sound of rain, the feeling of being loved. Habit number 5, logging off. Like, for real. This one was hard, but I started having off hours, times when I log out of social media and just exist in real life. I found myself reaching for my phone out of habit, doom scrolling, comparing, feeling less. And it was stealing my peace. So now I put my phone in another room, I light a candle, I read, I stretch, I breathe. I remind myself that I am more than a screen. and you are too. Now, if you're listening to this and thinking, okay, Sofie, this sounds nice, but I don't have time. Let me tell you something. You don't need to change your whole life in one day. Just try one habit, one shift, one small promise to yourself. Because here's what I've learned. Transformation doesn't always come from big, dramatic changes. It often comes from the quietest decisions we make again and again. Let's do a quick recap. Wake up a little earlier, just for you. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Use the 5-minute rule to clear mental clutter. Practice real, specific gratitude. Create space away from your screen. These aren't trends. These are lifelines. And don't worry, you don't need to be perfect. I still snooze alarms, forget to journal, and scroll too much sometimes. But I always come back because I've tasted how peaceful it feels. And I want that for you too. Before we wrap up, I want you to take a moment. Right now, hand on your heart, eyes closed if you can, and repeat after me. In your mind or out loud, I'm allowed to grow slowly. I am worthy of kindness, especially my own. My small steps matter. That's it for today, my beautiful people. If this episode sparked something inside you, share it with a friend, or maybe just keep it close for a rainy day. And remember, you don't need to change the whole world. Sometimes changing your morning is enough. This is your Sofie, and you've been listening to Everyday Things with Sofie. I'll see you next time. Until then, breathe deep, dream big, and be gentle with yourself.